Hey YouTubers and people, especially YouTubers and aliens. He's back and welcome. Um, yep, it's another pickup video. It's been a good 6 weeks since the last one, and I've been rather busy with work and stuff. We went to um, uh, we went to New Beach caravan camp near Felixstowe for a couple of days and stopped off at a CX there. There wasn't a lot, to be perfectly honest, on that side of the world really in Kent. So got a few pickups though, all the same. A lot of the pickups I got this past month for 6 weeks. It's been off eBay, but it's been it's got a nicely eclectic variety of goodies more than anything else really. And I even got a bonus thing to show at the end. With with working from home most of the time now, we found that we don't need to have two cars as a family. And you know how it is, guys. If you got a second car, if you work out how much it must cost you on a year in terms of maintenance, service, tax, insurance, wear and tear, depreciation, you know it's probably not short of 2,000 a year, is it really? So you know if you can save that, avoid that, then in my mind that's £2,000 earned, isn't it? So I had my old car. I had an old little BMW Z3 that's about 21 years old. Kept it really nice condition, and to be honest, we haven't got a garage, so I'm sort of I'm thinking that perhaps she should go to someone who can look after her better, if that makes sense, really, and put and pay her money to keep her, not only roadworthy but in excellent condition really for the future, because she's got a hard top and everything else. She's a nice car. So anyway, to cut a long story short, we decided to go from a two-car family to a one-car family, and my wife only works local, so if I need a car for work, because I work with foster carers. If I need a car, I can just drop off at work and pick up at the end of the day. So it's doable, and so we listed the old car. Yeah, funny enough, I just thought of curiosity, which I checked with buyanycar.com, right? And old Philip Schofield, he's a naughty boy, isn't he? In the sense that I knew it was going to be a bit of a rip off anyway. I thought perhaps it would be about 30% of the market value, or whatever, what they might off you. For my car, they were going to offer £175. Yeah. Now I didn't expect it to be worth too much more, but it's not a lot. And I mean, I bought it 8,500 20 years ago, when it was about 10 years ago old, really. So yeah, so I wasn't expecting too much. So I thought, well, sorry, I would list it on eBay, because I had a private number plate on it. It was my dad's old number, PKB, and since he passed away, I always tried to keep that number plate. So I passed it on and put it on my up my wife's car, the Peugeot. And so basically, so I got a car all ready for sale, and listed it on eBay, and within a week it sold for about just shy of £1,500. So it just goes to show really that we buy anycar.com might as well rename themselves as we still anycar.com, really, isn't it? Because what they offer is nothing compared to what you might be able to get elsewhere. But anyway, so from that, I gave a couple of £100 to my wife and daughter as a little treat, because I wasn't expecting it. Pay off the overdraft, and also I treat myself to a piece of nice gaming hardware, which I'll show you at the end, guys. This is something I've been thinking about for a long while, really, and been wanting, and didn't have a spare cash more than anything else, really. But with that, it gave me an opportunity to treat myself and get like an early Christmas stroke birthday present, I suppose, of sorts, to myself. Well, anyway, back to the pickup. So I'll show that at the end. That'll be the last thing. But before then, let's talk about the other things we've got. We have got a vinyl of the month, and I left it in the other room. So what I'm going to have to do is, I'll do it next month. You don't mind, do you guys? I'll show you a vinyl of the month next month, because I left it in the bloody room. I can't be bothered doing get it now anyway. But other gaming related, or other which I can show you guys, so I can put it away properly, that I've got. is I've got a few pops and a Totaku figure. I got this about 6 weeks ago. It was in game. It was only about £8 or whatever. And that's Totaku from Johnny Silverhand. You know, Keanu Reeves. So I thought, yes, you know, it's Keanu. I've not played the game. People are saying now that the game's been patched heavily. It's you know, it's playable and everything else. So I will get this game at some point. But it's Keanu Reeves. Why not? So I wanted that. So I got that. And some pop figures. Now, I got this for about £14 off Amazon. And it's 3 Star Wars pops. So you may look at these and say, oh, okay, so it's Greedo, Walrusman, Hammerhead, and yeah, and Walrusman and that. And what's so special about those? If you notice the paintwork, the artwork of the bodies, guys, it's based on the Kenner Planetoid Star Wars figures. So really retro, and I thought that's just so awesome, you know. Because, you know, I love those old retro Star Wars figures in terms of the looks and stuff, the colour schemes. It's even got the same guns and stuff. It's just so cool. So I thought, are there any other figures? And I thought, well, the main one that I would like to have a retro style would obviously be old Boba Fett. And they did. They've got a Boba Fett one as well. With the old Boba Fett art style. The sort of, you know, likely blue, purple, whatever it is, body. So completely different to how it should be with all the greens and stuff. So I think they just went. I don't know why they went for that colour instead of green. It's just a bit bizarre, really, why they did that. But hey, maybe Ken and Palatoy had lots of that plastic around. But yeah, so we pleased to have those. Ironically, this was about £16 and those 3 were about 15, so it just shows, doesn't it? But then again, it is Boba Fett, and that's what I'm more sought after. Okay, so other game related tip before we get onto the actual games themselves. My brother Jay, he lives in Norfolk, and him and his wife and kids often do car boots up there, and sometimes I have a little wander around when it's a bit quiet and see what they can pick up. And he picked up this for me. This is an Amiibo Holdall bag. I've not seen one like this before. I've seen quite a few of them, you know, the cube type ones, and I've got a couple of them. But yeah, it's just, you know, obviously you can put your Amiibo figures in there. I think it's designed so you can actually put the box ones in there if you want to keep them more mint in the box, or why you would want to play them around like that, God knows. But yeah, so my brother said that, you know, go out to me, and I said I'll give him a tenner when I get paid for it, and yeah, we're all happy really. So yeah, not bad. Might as well move this on. I had the Mario Game & Watch new release, and so I wanted the Zelda one, of course. A lot of people have got these. Yeah, you can look on YouTube all the tricks and secrets about what's on it and so forth. You know, you can add cheats, like, you know, almost like unlimited lives and all sorts of things on it you can. But these are really nice little presented little handhelds really, and something else to go in the collection, I suppose. But yeah, I had some vouchers from Argos. So what we do is free corona testing research scheme. We just randomly got nominated. We did, guys. We were about 2 years ago when the pandemic started. Oxford University, in conjunction with the Department of Health, had randomly written to about 2,000 families across the country to ask if they'll partake in a coronavirus testing scheme, whereby, you know, they contact you every 4 to 5 weeks, come around to your house and give free tests to your family. Now this is at a time, if you remember back in January last year, you know, when, I mean, but before then it was pretty scary with you know, with it, because there was no vaccines and testing, and people, you know, a lot of people, you know, in my local area were dying. Even the local teacher died, which was scary, especially because for my work I still had to visit families and stuff, and even one of the families I visited had it too as well, which we found out afterwards, even wearing PPE and everything. So anyway, to cut a long story short, from this scheme we get rewarded vouchers, and you was able to redeem them at Amazon, but now you can only redeem them at other stores, not Amazon, but one of the stores is Argos, and so yeah, I had £50 worth of vouchers, so we've got that, so it was free in effect. Lovely job, mate. Controller. I pre-ordered this ages ago, ever since I knew it existed. I've not got an Xbox Elite controller because they're so blooming expensive, normally speaking. And so when I knew that I was going to do a Halo Infinite one, me being a Halo fan, I had to get one. So yeah, I've got one, pre-ordered it. Loads of pennies, about 108 quid of Amazon, but they have pretty much sold out. So, but what I found out afterwards, because I was wanted to watch an unboxing video on this type of thing, I want to keep this one all mint, is, believe it or not, there is a Halo Infinite Xbox Series X console limited. You got no bloody publicity at all, and everywhere that did happen must have sold out, and they're going on eBay for about between 5 and, well, you know how it is. I think it's minimum about 550 up to about, you know, thousands or whatever daft. So if I'd known about that, I may have actually pre-ordered that, because I haven't got an Xbox Series X yet, because I've been holding out to get a, you know, a special one like Halo console. And there is one. So I'm going to have to try to save up and see if I can get one after Christmas or New Year used or whatever else, really, and that's in reasonable good condition, because I've got to have one. But it got zero publicity, and I'm just thinking, oh, thank you. Normally, you know, you get emails through, don't you, from Game or whoever, saying, oh yeah, we're going to have these limited numbers, let us know, pre-order, but I've got fuck all, pardon my French, in terms of a notification around that. So yeah, so not much good on that, really. And I don't know why they do, you know, why they have these, you know, limited consoles in such limited numbers when you can't get hold of these machines anyway. You know, it's not very fair, is it? You know, oh, it's not like you can walk in any store and get an Xbox Series X just like that anyway. And the fact that they've done a limited edition one with Halo with zero publicity and everything else, it just makes it even harder. And I'm thinking, who are you helping out here, guys? I mean, obviously they've done it in time with the release of the game, but yeah, I think, you know, I just think it just sort of pisses off all fans off. It does, really, because like I said, you can't get these consoles, you know, easily anyway. It's not really fair, even if, you know. So hey ho. There's more important things in life to worry about, in there. Hello, guys. Apologies for cutting the video as I did. Basically, there was an editing issue whereby, even though I made the video, when I was finalising it, it sort of lost the footage for the second half of the video. So even though I got the audio, I got no video, and I put all the games away now, and I can't be asked to get them all out again to re-edit the video. So pain in the arse, really, because I just deleted it off the camera thinking it was all okay, and I was just watching it back on YouTube, and I realised that I've missed, you know, second half of videos. You know, you can't see anything. So anyway, I'm going to edit that video, so it's just the beginning, and then sort of paste it together with this special ending of what I got with the money from the sale of the car. And basically, as you can see, it's a bar top arcade. It's a bit dark in here. So if I put some more light on, that makes it a little bit different. Not a lot, I suppose. But yeah, basically it is a yeah, it's got a Pandora box inside this bar top arcade. Now, I've been wanting a little arcade machine for a while, and I was in two minds what to get. I was thinking, well, should I get you know, one with a PC in, but then they're quite expensive, and you got to get them specially made, and there's ones with RetroPie in, and again, they're not necessarily cheap. Sometimes you can get one. Sometimes they got some in China, but they're still about £400. They are. And so I was just looking on eBay, and I saw this one. And even though it's got a Pandora's box in it, it's quite a good Pandora's box. It's a 3D one, which has about 45 PS1 games, and the rest are like pretty much 16-bit type games. So There's no PSP or Dreamcast on Nintendo 64. Probably because they probably don't play too well on the system. But there's still 4,000 games, and it's quite good. It's not like Pandora's Key, whereby you can't save any, or you can't create a favourites list. You can. There's a favourites list you can create, which I've done with about 350 games on it, of my favourites, and a search function. So it's pretty good. The buttons are okay. They're not Soundwire ones, but they're alright. They're, you know, obviously Soundwire type clones, and it's not got a nice little clicky back top joystick. So yeah, it's alright. It's all Star Wars inspired. But so they did give other choices of art styles as well. I could have gone. I was really tempted to get a RoboCop one, to be perfectly honest. But and then I thought it's more consistent with what I'm into in this game when it's all Star Wars. So that's what I got, really. So it suits me to a ground. I mean, ultimately, there's lots of arcade one-ups machines, isn't there, up there? And the downside of those is that even though you're getting a licensed copy of a game, who really cares? Especially if it's only about 3 or 4 games on the Play system. And that's why most people who've got those arcade one-ups end up putting a Pandora's box on them anyway, really. And I didn't have space for one anyway. Because a lot of these bar tops are like 2-player ones as well. And I wanted a 1-player one, just so I can fit them in my little game room. Because on this little table there was a little fan, which I don't even see, it's up there now. I've moved a wall fan up there instead of a normal fan that had been there, really. So fits well still with my gaming setup. This little bar top arcade, yes, it suits me to a ground. So that's my special pickup, guys. Apologies for only showing you half a video this episode. Literally, there was lots more pickups with not tons of games, but oh well, it is what it is. Take care, guys. Keep safe and be true to yourself. Bye.